know. Fun times, fun times. Hey, sweetie. Doing good. How are you? Hey,
That's kind of
that's a
important,
good thing. Yeah, that's a very important thing.
Yeah, coffee, energy drinks, whatever works. So, how are you?
Doing good. Just getting everything set up for today.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Who are you with?
Yeah, I'm with the Kentucky Lantern. It's a
Awesome.
nonprofit newsroom. What's your
Awesome.
name?
I'm Summer Dickerson.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, well, thanks for coming down. We're just kind of hanging out right now, waiting for people to get here. You know, it's not. I think the march don't start till 5:30, so we still got a little time.
Yeah, that was my understanding.
Yeah. And that's the beautiful lady that's hosting.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, good.
What's up, everybody? We're getting a nice little crowd. We're getting there. We got us some peoples. We got some signs going. That's our young man that was with us last weekend. Whoop whoop. Say her name, Brianna Taylor. Absolutely. Thank you guys for being here today. So, hey, what's up, everybody? So we are here today. This is going to be a fun day. It's funny. Everybody said, well, there's only 9 of you guys. It's such a small thing last weekend, right? Well, this weekend we have visitors. So we had the American Legion Bike Club come out to stand in opposition of us because they believe that Cosgrove should be here working, even though he has a track history of shooting women and killing them, and shot more than one woman, and many other things that, the reason why a little town like this doesn't deserve somebody as toxic as him. So we're down here today. We're gonna have some speakers going in a little bit, and we're going to have a march here in a little bit. So I am starting kind of early, just because of oppositions being down. So we have eyes on everything at all times. It's only smart. And so there'll probably be a lot of standing around. We'll talk to some people here in a little bit. But yeah, fun. The guy said, he came out just a minute ago and he said, I said, hey sir, how are you doing today? He said, I'm doing good. I said, are you here just hanging out? He said, oh no, I'm just looking at people that want to be looked at. And I said, well, we're standing up for justice. So I guess that's a good reason to be looked at, huh? So yeah, we're happy with this. It's okay. It's okay. We don't mind. So yeah, should be fun. It's a nice day. The rains went away. Miss Julie is out with us today. Woo whoop! Some of you all know her from being in chat. She's one of our mods, my friend, sister, fucking homie. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. And of course, you guys know, I brought out the beauty with the bling. Oh, look, he's trying to be tough. Oh, how cute. How cute. How cute. So we have some opposition sitting in a parking lot over here. Not sure who they are, but they're watching. And that's the young man that was there last week, and he is back. So nice to always see him coming out and showing that good support. So got a lot of people driving around looking, seeing what's going on. So we'll see. If you have time, if you're around the Carroll County, it's a fucking tongue twister. I don't know why. Look, we have a little friend over there too. Oh, how cute. So yeah, we're in Carroll County. We don't march until 5:30. So if you're in the surrounding area and you would like to join us, and standing in solidarity on why Cosgrove should not be in a little town like this, because it's just not going to be good. So we're really proud of all the people that came out in the community. We were a small crowd last week. Well, it's okay if we're a small crowd now, because we sure did make a lot of noise. There's a lot of people out here that not necessarily standing in agreement with us, but that's okay. I'm used to that, right? We're gonna move a little bit closer. That way you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, some of my bling blings are coming off. No justice! No justice! No justice! Say her name! Say her name! Alright, just so I get y'all warmed up a little bit, that's all. Alright, we're gonna move over here. Yes. So I'm live streaming and protesting today, as you all know. That's what I do.
Police officers above the law unless you have video evidence of them committing a crime so huge that they will go to jail for it. But as we know, like most of the time, especially in rural communities, there isn't really the funding for body cams. Whatever's written in the report is literally what happened, regardless. When you find out in places like Louisville that do have body cams, that's not always the case. And then also, statistically speaking, in more rural areas, racism is still very alive and well. And you have that come into play with policing historically being a slave catcher militia. So combining all of these things together, the fact that cops that do bad things can continue on to other departments just by transferring means that eventually all the bad cops end up on the lowest paid department that nobody else wants to work for because that's the only job they have left. That department is havoc on a town, especially when they're not wearing body cameras. So any qualified immunity would make it to where police officers have to follow the same laws that we follow every day, regardless of if they have on the badge or not. There you go.
Can you explain just briefly, since you have all the background, you're very clear on it, what difference body cameras would have made in the case of Breonna Taylor?
In the case of Breonna Taylor, the fact that started on a fraudulent warrant, right. I'm not sure that actually would have made any difference at all. But had they had on body cameras and had it been a legitimate warrant, they would have proved that they had not. They would have been able to prove that they were shot at first. I mean, the entire scenario would have been laid out for us, and there would have been no way to argue, did this happen? Did that happen? What did the neighbor hear? What happened next door with the kid getting shot? Where'd that bullet come from? So
the apartment being shot. There was
right, exactly. The entire complex got shot up with no body cameras, and we'll never know everything that happened.
How would the narrative about Kenneth Walker's role in the whole situation have been different had there been body cameras? What was the narrative that was presented, and then what was the narrative that actually was corrected?
Kenneth Walker basically was seen to have attacked the cops. He went for the police department. He tried to kill them. But in especially rural people will understand this. When someone breaks into your house, you don't know who they are. You shoot first before you're shot at. And especially in rural areas where they're adamant that they have gun rights, you understand holding your ground at your doorway.
And we have stand your ground here.
Doesn't knock or doesn't announce himself and kicks in a door, you don't know if that's somebody that's coming to rape you, kill you, or search your house for a fraudulent warrant.
It's an important distinction.
Yes.
What do you think the possibility of getting the Carroll County Sheriff's Department, and I noticed too when the live streamer Chris was here the other day, the First Amendment auditor was here the other day, that the Carrollton police also do not have body cameras. So what do you
Yes,
think the
and I
chances are of
believe
making
that he's
that happen?
acting as a constitutional sheriff, which would mean there's be all end all of Kentucky law. The only thing above them would be the governor, in a constitutional sheriff situation. But at the end of the day, Cosgrove tried to work for the city police department. The city council discussed it. They decided they did not want him working in Carroll County. Somehow, Cosgrove, who is the only person that made this decision, the only person that had any say in this decision, went behind the entire city back, apparently behind other county officials' backs as well. The mayor had no clue about it, hired him in secret, and he was picking up his uniforms at the way that it got leaked by someone else who was concerned with it. It was a big secret hire. And if you have to keep a hire like that so secret, then you know that it's wrong. You know it's wrong. I would try to look back on the Carroll County Sheriff's Facebook page, and it really isn't very new. It's several years old, but there's a lot of hashtags for Blue Brotherhood. And from what I understand, that's basically a militia of cops in Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky, similar to the Viper Squad in Louisville, that now no longer exists. So, since all this began, I've seen a lot of personal Facebook posts from people in the county about officers stealing medication, other things going on behind people's backs, and people just turning the other way. So hopefully, if nothing else, this will draw attention to what's going on in these smaller police departments,
So,
qualified immunity, and how we can remedy.
and also, I think it would be a good idea for the organizers to maybe start on their, on their ask of things that the city can do, is to have police cameras for everyone, city cops and sheriffs, because nobody right now is wearing them. And so, if I was an organizer for all of this, one of my demands would be that there is definitely body cams to be added to the thing. They can find it in their budget. They can find anything they want in their budget, so they can find it for some body cams that's going to do nothing but save them and also protect the community. So that would be one of my ask for if I was an organizer of this.
Right, and I hope that more people in the community aren't scared to speak up. And
Well, this would be for organizers though. To
right,
do.
but so that protests like this can grow, because that is a problem out here in rural communities. People don't want to speak up because they've tried before and it doesn't get them anywhere. But in this situation, there are more people showing up. There are more people like that use a care about this situation. City council meetings are a great place to show up and voice concerns and ask the city leaders to agree with you and back you up on this really secretive hire.
Where would for local people that may not know, where would they find the meeting schedule for their local metros or whatever they have down here?
Down here, that's going to be Amy.
Okay.
Amy.
That would be Amy.
Amy knows that.
Hi, Amy. So what we were asking was for anybody, because we were talking about different things that would be very important to do, obviously getting involved. And as I told her, as an organizer, I would, one of my demands or, what we would like to see is body cams for city cops and sheriffs. And one place that people can express those kind of things is the metro city meetings. So where and when where would you find that information?
The city council, my dad is supposed to be here later, and I can ask him, but I know they just had their monthly meeting this past week.
Okay.
And fiscal court had theirs too this past week. So I will definitely get details and I will let you know.
Okay, cool. That way we can have places where people, because there might not be people that come to the protest, right? But there might be people that want to vocal their opinions on how they feel, and so we want to make sure we get that information out to them.
I hope they do come down. I try to tell everybody that's how racism works in a small town. When they fill the town with rumors and
Well, and one thing we have to also understand, as an organizer, I just want to, there's going to be people that aren't going to come to protest, and that's okay. But we want to make sure we empower the ones that maybe won't come to a protest and let them know, like, hey, this is your metro meeting. They meet once a month. This is this meeting. Your school board meeting, because these are things that we need to get involved in. We need to call. We need to send emails, like you had put out that one thing. And
use
so
social media.
use social media. The more noise. And there might be a small number. We only had like 9 last week, but we sure did ruffle some feathers to get some people out of here that maybe not standing in our assignment. So what I'm gonna say to you, right here, babe, right here. So what I'm gonna say to you is that keep going, because you're doing something right. Sometimes it doesn't matter the number of people that are here, but it matters the effect that you're making. And honey, we've ruffled some feathers this week, so continue to do that. But yeah, if we can get that information for the meetings, I'll definitely link that to these videos.
I'll get it for you, Amy.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
Well, the good news is Brian Hart has arrived.
Woo woo!
All right.
Yay! Oh, and his beauty. Yay! So as you guys see, we're just kind of standing around talking to people right now. It's an amazing thing what everybody's doing down here, and I'm very proud of everybody, because this is a small county, and sometimes to stand up against the grain in small counties, it can be a little scary sometimes, and so we understand that there's people that might not come to marches, and that is okay. But there's things that you can do at home. You can call, you can write, you can get involved. And so we will make sure we have all that information. I do have a flyer with the AGs and the sheriffs and all that going around as well. So I'll post that again on my social media. But yeah, man, I'm really proud of everybody. Sometimes it's not about the numbers, it's about the ripples you make. And honey, I can promise you we made some ripples. Awesome. Hey.
No, I was like, I know you. Come on over.
I'm gonna just get you
I'm
to.
sorry.
Huh? Are these your people with you?
Awesome. Just hold that for me. You don't have to put it on.
Yeah, we hear from them too. We want to hear from you too. We're gonna talk to everybody.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Here, just hold it up here. Okay, there you go. All right. So tell us about your work with the NAACP. Tell us your name. What you go by.
Yes.
Okay, Terrell. So tell us about it.
President of Northern Kentucky NAACP. So service Carroll County in our NAACP. Down here to support citizens of Carroll County, particularly Carroll County. This is a very difficult situation, a troubling situation for the community and for the people of Louisville, the state of Kentucky, and it resonates throughout our nation. So we have to have a presence here at the NAACP to support concerns of the residents because they live here. And they're going to be living this every day. This is about what kind of culture you want to set for your community. This is about what kind of image you want to portray for your community. This is about what kind of traction you want to bring to your community. In addition to that, it's about the future of your community. It's not about the current living and the total image of this community. What kind of vision that the community leaders have for this community. And you have to be very mindful and very careful about what kind of message you're sending to your residents through your local. Because as you can see, some of them are very concerned. Some of them are afraid and have expressed their dissatisfaction with hiring. So I would just say to the NAACP that we're troubled by it as well. We're concerned about the decision making of the local leadership here made this decision. In addition to that, you want to make sure that you reach out to your citizens when these issues come to to the table. What I mean by that, before you bring somebody like this to your community, you want to have an in-depth conversation, not only with your staff work around every day. You want to have some objectivity, the broader community, bring them in to get a perspective on what the impact of this is going to be. And obviously that may not have happened because it may have been an internal decision. That internal decision may have been made and suggested that they didn't need to have a community voice or community impact or community reasoning for it, or a conversation about what the potential message was sent, not only locally, but nationally as well.
What do you see as the fallout from this decision?
Well, it can be a fallout. it just depends on what this local community wants to set as an example for themselves. The local community here is very concerned about the future, how this impacts their community based on the tourism, based on the business, based on the message to youth and the overall citizenry. What kind of impact that's going to have. So it's already having an impact on those who are most closest to this situation, being that the family of Breonna Taylor. So the question is law enforcement standpoint, and we in NAACP support law enforcement. However, we want to learn how this decision was made, why it was made, and then why Carrollton, why Carroll County, and why the leadership here was so comfortable making that decision to bring here.
So what do you see as the difference between the decision by my understanding that one of the organizers just told me of this protest was this Carroll City Police opted not to hire this gentleman, I use that term loosely, this officer, but the Carroll County Sheriffs made the decision without transparency to do so. What do you see as the disconnect there? They're both law enforcement agencies. They're both sworn to protect and serve. They both serve the citizens of the same area. Why one and not the other?
You got to understand that law enforcement has a very broad perspective in terms of what they feel is the kind of individuals they want to attract to their community, and what their professionalism, what their standard of policing is, and what their standard of who they want to bring into police. Obviously, the Carroll County Police were very what's more objective. Had a more in-depth conversation about the potential impact of this in the city of Carrollton. The county government may be a different social structure or structure within itself, and so those are the kind of questions you have to ask for that leadership there in the county. What kind of message is trying to send? But I'm glad that the local police here in Carrollton had the vision and the foresight to look at where they are at this current point, and look at the potential message to send to their citizenry here, and offer some more objectivity to it. It shows some courageous leadership, from the city police here.
Thank you so much for the effort. If you have anything else you want to add, please feel free to do so.
I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you for that wisdom. Appreciate you very much, Mr. Bowles.
All right, you guys. And that was the yes.
So, I posted about this like 4 to 6 months ago, and I talked about social justice news, and I got a protest. What can people do who are non-local besides like calling the sheriff's office? Right?
If you're non-local, it's going to be a lot of calling and writing as of right now. Yeah, because and then when we if we can plan big organized type things, then if we can get people here, that's awesome. But a lot of the non-local people, big time calling and writing. Okay, there's different petitions that are going around.
Yeah, I've got
keep pushing those. Yep, all those. And so yeah, that's probably the biggest. Get on their nerves. I mean, we made it to where the mayor and everybody in Louisville cut their stuff off. So just call, and everybody has a right, because this is also a national issue. A lot of people have took it up on this because of a national issue. Concern, because if it can happen here, it can happen in any city. And a lot of places, a lot of families that have had to deal with police brutality see this happening all the time. And so on a national level, a lot of people can get involved. So that'll be awesome. And so, who are you and what do you do, girlfriend?
My name is Say. I go by Invaders on TikTok. I'm a social justice person. I talk about social justice news. I go to protests. I talk about petitions, get involved. It's my dream to have a nonprofit that teaches low-income and communities of color how to gentle parent. That's kind of what I do.
That's awesome. Give a shout out one more time to your TikTok.
Oh, it's invader.sema.
All right. Well, I'm going to check you out, girlie. Thank you for being here today.
Yeah, I just wanted to check and see if there was anything else that non-local.
Yeah, right now.
I've had a lot of people asking how to get involved if they can't come here, and I'm like, I know is to call, right?
It's that's the biggest thing right now is to call and write until we can get on a little bit, more of a organized situation. But even then, until for out of state people, that would probably be the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get out of state and stuff. So thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Definitely make sure people call and write.
Awesome. Thank you, girlie. I got mine. So we got a nice little crowd showing up. I'm gonna go over here so I can show you some of the protesters that are doing their thing. Aw. We have visitors watching. It's a beautiful thing. All is welcome to join us. So we're gonna walk over here. Some of the people are just kind of hanging out, showing signs. The different areas around us are starting to fill up. We got a parking lot full of people over here. Just for security reasons, I always keep an eye on stuff like that. People over there. Hello. I have no idea what he was screaming. Thank you guys for being out today. I have no idea what he was screaming. Our warriors down here. And like I said, yes, we are a small crowd, but honey, have we made ruffled some feathers, because if y'all can see what we're looking at right now, there's our friends over there. Oh yes, gotta love them. So very happy for all the people that showed up. Even the people that may not be standing with us. I'm glad you guys are here. If you're listening, how you doing, sweetie? We're all welcome to join together. Stand together. That would probably be an awesome thing. In this country, we could do that on something, but here we are. Power to the people. That's right. And it's still early. We still got 30 minutes until the actual march happens. So, get some more people in. All right, I'm going to set this here for a minute. All right, you guys want to go shake some shit up for a little bit? I do. Say her name. Say her name. Say her name. No justice. No justice. No justice. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Oh, my shit. No justice! No peace! 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 No peace! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Fuck those white square police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Fuck those white square police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Fuck the white square police!
Wow, they screamed at me. What they say? I bet I dare you. I'll drag them across this sidewalk, I promise. Come back and say it again.
I haven't told you guys. Thank you for every single person that is standing out here today. Because if you don't stand for something, baby, you'll fall for anything. Right? You know what they do when they do those little engines? It means you got a little dick. Oh, I cuss, by the way, so if anybody gets offended, get ready because you're going to get fucking offended. Be fucking offended because I'm going to shake it.
Like, honestly, if that's the thing you're fucking offended about,
Then we got a fucking problem. We got a motherfucking problem.
you know, somebody brought up a really good point the other day when they talked about why are we so focused on transgender? Right. Right.
She's the creative one. Both no confidence to share and sponsor. 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 No confidence to share it. Whatever that asshole's name is. Across the street, and anybody that may hear my voice that is not standing with us. What are you all going to do with Cosgrove personal use here? No, we cannot do that. We cannot do that. We cannot do that.
Oh my gosh, I just want to scream at him so bad. It's actually going to scream obscenities. And I have to be like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're a good person.
No, not killer cops! No, not killer cops!
One thing I usually do with guys who behave that way is I go, oh, buddy, you got big babies. Because I'm a mom of 3 boys. So, like, I'm very, buddy, big babies. Feel good.
And the fights are starting. Hey, hey! Oh, ho!
Cosgrove has got to go!
Oh, ho!
Cosgrove has got to go! Cosgrove has got to go! Cosgrove has got to go! Cosgrove has got to go!
my favorite argument is, are you really free to own a weapon if you get shot to death for having a weapon? Is that freedom?
Another picture, wave. You're waving.
Be cheesing.
I totally cheese it.
Everybody that is here standing for something, if you do not stand for something, you will fall for fucking insult. I met a friend. She liked me. She gave me 2 fingers of high. You know, and I'm not, and fuck all that, dude. Like, I'm not just a protester. They came to my fucking neighborhood and killed someone. Oh yeah, I met a new friend, and she liked me so much, she gave me 2 fingers. And ironically, 2 fingers. I know. I was like, oh. She said, you need to go home. I said, well, that's where I was when Cosgrove came in this fucking our neighborhood and killed someone. Yeah. I'll drive all of them. On the sheriff's department. As you can tell, our city is pretty upset. And this afternoon, we're going to march. We're going to march downtown here. I want to make sure everything I don't really know. I just wanted to thank you all for coming and voicing your concerns about Miles Cosgrove being hired on the sheriff's department. Carroll County should have never been treated like that. They should have never went behind your own back and hired a murderer to police our county. I own land here too. I pay taxes. I don't want him here. And I know you all don't either.
And the city cops don't either.
And the city cops don't either. I'm going to let you all talk to Destiny. Thank you for coming.
Okay, well, I did do march instructions and whatnot.
Use the big girl phone. Use the big girl phone. I want the big girl phone one day.
Okay, so I just basically have march instructions for you all. Like as you you can call your county you can call your county magistrate, your city officials, ask them to speak out publicly on their side. Like Summer said, you can demand body cams be worn by your police officers and your sheriff's officers. You can those things back going to your council meeting.
Shout it out, Destiny. Shout it out.
You got it. To get those things, you have to show up at your council meetings and demand that they pass ordinances that require body cams. Because you really don't want to take what Miles Cosgrove writes in a report as the truth. He's already been proven to lie. Now he doesn't wear a body cam, and he's drug enforcement. The same situation that he became a murderer in. So we are going to march. Basically, we're going to be splitting two groups. One group's going to go with Amy. One group's going to go with me. We are going to be walking together, but we're using the sidewalks on both sides of the street because that is our only option here. So just stay with Amy. When we come to a crosswalk every now and then, we may switch sides. Like imagine it like a snake game. And we're going to work our way through this rectangle that we planned out. The most legal, chaotic way that we
You want to give some signage here?
Okay. So if you need help,
If you need help, the medic sign is not everyone does the medic sign when a medic is needed. Only the 2 or 3 people directly able to touch that person that needs medical assistance do this. Everybody that sees this, yell only. Medic, medic, medic. That will get the attention, but there will only be one area in the entire place doing this. Got that? Nope. Okay. Also, everything that you do affects everyone else here. If you engage with someone, that affects all of us. So keep that in mind. We do want to be peaceful. If people are not peaceful with us, that is not our fault.
Which is why Carrollton City Police are a company.
Yeah, guys, just remember, do not engage. If they say something mean or they come hurt, do not engage.
They are not our problem. The police are here to keep us safe. We have the police, the city police, keeping us protected from these people. And
Jacob has water in the back. If you're thirsty, Jacob has water.
All right, y'all. So I'm not from Carroll County, so I thought about not coming, but then I realized, you know what? If it can happen here, it can happen anywhere. And it's not fair to Carroll County that this is happening. It's not fair to Louisville that this is happening. And sure enough, it can happen in Northern Kentucky too. So I just want to say this is a whole state thing. It affects everybody. We don't need killer cops. I'm just going to say a couple things as well as why we do appreciate that they are giving us an escort. At the end of the day, we need to watch out for each other and on every single thing because we have each other. So I want to make sure that we understand that. So we have to, stay tight, stay good, don't interact. They're going to yell, they're going to cuss. That's okay. That's okay. They can yell, they can cuss. Because I'm going to give them a whole lot to be pissed off about because every chance I get. So again, I'm going to keep on repeating. Please demand, go to your metro councils. Go to your meetings with the mayors, whoever, wherever, and demand that body cams. Because until we can get him fired, they at least bare minimum can put some body cams on them. Because I can promise you, it's not going to be good if all they're doing is writing reports up. Okay? So we've already proven in Louisville that they lie to get work, their investigations are what, and all that. We have proven that because the DOJ report of Louisville, Kentucky says that. So we have a little bit, and that's okay. No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! So once again, next time we do an event, please bring a friend and bring a friend. And I want to commend every single
safe. Tell the citizens, anybody that may be watching this, get used to live streaming. Live stream everything. If you get pulled over, live stream it. You have that right. If they come in your house, live stream it.
Don't let them in.
Know your laws as well.
All right. Summer, what's your side? We've got the street out. We've got.
You had it upside down.
If you do not have a single water, please grab one. How long is the walk?
Also, I'm certified for everything.
Everybody, pay attention. Our medic. Put your medic hands up.
Right. In case you need her.
There's our medic. And I could play in as a medic as well.
We're gonna head down.
Hey, everybody.
Past the police station, and then we can never back to go up past the hospital and then come back on Solid Avenue.
Hello. How's everybody doing today? Aw. Hi, little one. It's like, I'm not studying none of y'all. I'm watching my phone. What you watching, baby? Yeah, I'm watching that.
Let's go, Amy. We need to ask the people to go to Amy's side.
Yes.
Amy, get across the street. They don't know
I'm
what I'm
trying. He's still.
The new thing was so let him clean out his seat,
No.
and we'll get you all across the street. Okay.
We're gonna be doing it on both sides.
Well, it'll be on sidewalks
On
on
the
both
side,
sides
on
of the street.
sidewalks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll be together the whole time. It won't
We'll
be
just
like-
be on.
I know.
All right, so we're because usually when you're protesting, you're allowed to be in the street if you can keep one lane open, right? But
Sit
because
down for you all. Okay.
because this is a smaller town and they only have 2 lanes, we're going to do it on the sidewalk. And so some people are going to go on one side,
I'm good.
some people are going to go
Yes, please.
on another side. Oops, sorry, sweetie, that was my horn is a little frisky.
Let's get half and half.
So yeah, because like I said, normally
Destiny.
in cities you can do if there's as long as you can keep one lane of traffic open, you can get in the street. But because this is only 2 lanes, we want to not wear out our open just yet. So we're gonna play nice today. And so we have a group, and then they have a group over there. We got a nice little amount of people, man. We've got a nice little crowd. It's been awesome. Everybody showed up. This is awesome. Thanks everybody for coming out.
Yeah.
No, not Killer Cop! 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 No,
Yeah, we had a nice little turnout. Definitely a nice little turnout.
No, not Killer Cop! 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 No peace! No justice! 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 No peace! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go!
Can you hold it for me?
Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go!
Shove it in further.
Cosgrove has got to go!
rolling. Colin. I need to tuck here to hold that. All right. Hang on. Okay.
Drag with the hat.
I'm too fat for this.
No, but you gotta move a left out, baby. You ain't fat.
I don't have anything else. I'm not a shoe fan.
I was gonna say, at least you got shoes on, right?
Probably be better if I didn't.
Brianna Taylor.
Only if you hire us first, because you clearly don't have a job because you're here with us. No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
Fucking weirdos. Now wait, get a job. You get a job. Let you get a job because you're standing out here telling us to get a job.
Where's she?
How about that?
No justice! No justice!
No peace.
No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! Brianna Taylor! Brianna Taylor! I will continue to say, this county needs to demand that all their police officers wear a body cam. It protects your cops and it protects your citizens. And you have that right as a citizen to go into the council meeting and demand that.
Well, it took you 3 years, but you finally made it out.
I know, right? And apparently I'm a live streamer now.
Yeah, and your live streaming job. You graduated all the way, babe. Hi, Miss Crew. Julie's live streaming right now. Hey.
It's got to go.
Hey, hey! Go home! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Cosgrove has got to go! No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! And I'd like to update on everybody. So a lot of people don't realize, but we have 5 officers. It took us 187 days to get charged for what their part in Breonna Taylor's death. So when I tell people don't give up, that's exactly what we mean. Don't give up no matter how hard it gets. Because everybody told us we'd never get justice.
riot. We live streaming, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
All citizens of this county need to demand that your police department and your sheriff's department wear body cams. At this time, they do not wear body cams. And now that you all have a murderer that's going to be patrolling your streets, you might want to get those body cams. Get those body cams! Ho ho!
Cosgrove has got to go.
Hey hey! Ho ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Ho ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Ho ho! Cosgrove has got to go! My necklace! Cosgrove has got to go!
Was it copper?
Huh? I know mine's as loud as his, ain't it?
Because everything is yours as loud as everything else.
God bless him, right?
No peace! 1, 2, 3. No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! Oh ho! Cosgrove has got to go! 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 Cosgrove has got to go! No peace! 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 Say her name! Say her name!
Breonna Taylor.
Say her name! I'm with you guys in spirit! Shout out to Wing Bar! If you're in the area, make sure you support Wing Bar! We like businesses that support the First Amendment right to stand up and say what you need. Stand up! 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 Thank you. He gets it. That's what you do. That's how you get everybody's adrenaline going.
Keep you on your toes while you're marching. Because in a while your voice gets tired, your feet start to hurt.
No peace!
Oh, got some peace.
No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Say her name! Breonna Taylor! And because of what happened to Breonna Taylor, every citizen in this county and in this state needs to demand their police officers to have body cams. It does nothing but protect them and the citizens. It should be a priority in every police department.
It should be. Take a time, target funding and everything else. Take a time, community.
wife started carrying someone's camera while she
Yay! First time in 3 years, and I'm all grown up now.
Oh, I love it.
I have to pee in my feet hurt.
That's a typical complaint of a protest. So we've made a pretty big square here. I don't know how far it is, but since we had a beautiful sunny day, it's a little hot outside. Yeah, April says, "Hi, Julie." She puts the
Tara.
Slow down! You guys are hauling ass and you're leaving people behind. It's too hot. Slow down.
Tara and that fucking whistle.
Thank you, lady.
We got a young crowd leading because they're all in their teens and 20s, and the old people are staggering along behind.
I'm gonna jump in
Trying
that
to keep
wagon
up. I
in a
know,
minute.
seriously. That'd be a time I'd welcome something in the just got a ride.
No, I'm gonna hit that little red wagon there in a minute.
Now you guys are absolutely training us of all the energy we had in 2020. That's
Stop taking on the rest. All right, come on, let's catch up. Strengthen them.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not singing. Oh, Lord. Don't mess this up, Destiny.
Don't you cry.
You're all right.
cheek other women. So maybe you should tell your cops to get body cams.
I believe so, yes.
Once again, I'm going to give a shout out to First time he was told no, second time he was heard by the church. Yeah, that's cool.
Fuck these racist police. Hey Tara,
Yes.
nice show. Oh, keys, sure. And my cigarettes in there, they're all smushed.
I think I can get everything in my kangaroo pouch.
You're so pouchy.
I'll do my best. Very true.
My boobs are already carrying Summer's phone and her Wi-Fi and her battery pack.
Summer's got to have her hands free to use that massive
That's bigger than her.
almost big newspaper. right to stand your ground, be it a castle, which is in your house, not in your yard. First messages later.
Hashtag support Candy Walker.
That's exactly what happened to
See, for all the citizens who are wondering, why? Right here, motherfucker. Alright, everybody, can y'all pause for a minute? Present! Woohoo! Stop! I need everybody to stop just for a second. So, just when y'all think, what support do we all have? Breonna Taylor's aunt is in this truck right here. That's the motherfucking support you got! So when we say we will show the stuff up, okay, we gonna show up. Yeah! Woo! Freeway, baby! Freeway! 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 Oh, it's the motherfucking freeway! That's how much this means to us about this person this murderer being hired by the sheriff. Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Fuck these racist ass police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Fuck these racist ass police! Say her name! Breonna Taylor! 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 Gave me a little boost of energy I needed.
Right.
I wasn't even expecting that. You let me know they was coming down. No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system!
Justice for
Breonna Taylor!
Justice for
Breonna Taylor!
Justice for
Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor!
No peace! No peace! No peace! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor!
Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor!
No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! Breonna Taylor!
Live streamer, keeping me hydrated. Fucking love Julie. That was a nice ass surprise. Right? I wasn't expecting them.
Finding out we can walk in the road.
Yeah, because we got rough.
There's a funeral, but it's only so far, just right down the road.
Our street! 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 Hey, every citizen in this county needs to demand that your officers wear body cams. What happened to Breonna's family will happen to yours because the sheriff's department are the murderer. Die hard, die! Breonna Taylor! Die hard, die! Breonna Taylor! Die hard, die! Breonna Taylor! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! What? Out of your house and into the street! Out of your house and into your street! Out of the house! No justice! Let's go! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Out of your homes into the street! Out of your homes and 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 into the street! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
I'm gonna have you. Hey, you're a pro now. I see.
Hey guys, I'm here. There's a funeral going on.
No justice! I'm not being quiet. I'm not. I'm telling you right now, I will not be quiet. No justice! No peace! No justice! People died because of police brutality as well. And so we're standing and making noise for them. My heart goes to the family, but I'm not going to be quiet. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Out of your homes into the streets! 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 Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove is got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove is got to go! Hey, hey! Cosgrove is got to go! I'm going to take this opportunity to tell the community you need to demand that your officers that wear body cams because they hired a murderer. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! You know, I was laying in my house and Breonna was laying in her house. And we were minding our business. The police came in and killed Breonna Taylor. So all due respect to the people that have a funeral, our prayers are with you and your family, but it's still no justice, no peace! No justice! 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 No peace! Carroll County, you hired a murderer! Cosgrove has to go! Carroll County, you hired a murderer! Cosgrove has got to go! Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Say her To any citizen that doesn't like us here, maybe you should tell your sheriff to fire Cosgrove. Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Cosgrove has got to go! Cosgrove has got to go! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! 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 No peace!
No, not at all. They would have never killed Brianna, we wouldn't fucking be here. So, no, I'm not gonna be quiet. At all.
Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor!
Listening with her aunt back there.
Breonna Taylor! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Cosgrove has got to go! Cosgrove has got to go! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Cosgrove has got to go! 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 Has got to go! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go!
I think we picked up a couple along the way. Nice.
We have definitely picked up some people along the way.
You can't stop the revolution! You can't stop the revolution! LAPD is not the solution! LAPD is not the solution! You can't stop the revolution! You can't stop the revolution! You can't stop the revolution! Carroll County is not the solution! Carroll County is not the solution! Justice for! Justice for! Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Say her name! Say her name! Say her name! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racists! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Whose streets? No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system!
Woo, the chub rub is real.
about to hop on Auntie's car.
Cortez wants to be out so bad, he just had that surgery. I turned around and I seen them. I was like, oh, it's my family! Down here with all these fucking hillbillies.
Look, I have to go in here. Okay, here. I have to go in here and pee, like really bad.
All right. You cross it over?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Fuck 'em.
Yep.
Ho ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! Cosgrove, did you think you was gonna be able to come down here and we weren't gonna show up? Bruce family and we're all here, baby.
Fuck. Oh, lordy, lordy. I think my voice is going to be worse tomorrow. That second wind helped when I told everybody breeze ants down here. Everybody got excited because that was a nice little one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm over here like, fuck. All right.
Hey, you all, I'm so around. You know, this never happened. It never happened since I was born and raised here. It has never happened.
The only people that have protests are who?
The KKK.
That's right.
In my life with my mother when they would come down here and we drive and protest. But listen, guys, legally we were allowed to be in the road.
Yes.
You need to understand our normal rights.
Yes.
That police car made that road impassable. Since that road was already impassable
That's right.
through traffic, we were not breaking the law by getting behind the cop car. And he made the road impassable. We followed him. If he was not in the road, if they had actually sat at all the intersections, we would have never gotten the road. But because they made that road impassable, we were allowed to walk in it. So anytime you're protesting and a cop is driving in a lane beside you and is making that road impassable, that makes that road now open to you.
Remember that. The more knowledge you know about your laws, even your everyday different things, you know what I mean? Empower yourself. Knowledge is power. One thing a crooked fucking cop can't stand is a citizen that knows their fucking rights. So make sure you understand your rights at all times. And listen, I'm going to say something. No disrespect to everybody that was like, hey, Summer, be quiet during the funeral. But I'll be goddamn if I'm going to walk past anybody's funeral, especially when I have Breonna Taylor's aunt standing right here, and they had to have a funeral for her because these bitch-ass cops killed her. So no disrespect, but most disrespect.
They also made
In a positive way.
Because
we always use our voices.
Travis' funeral,
They're always on.
nobody ever.
Should they try to block us out of getting in the funeral? What is that? The thing with the burial. Who you're trying to bury Trent. So no disrespect, with love, I say that.
Another
But yeah,
thing
we'll never do that.
Sheriff Gosser is actually up for re-election next year.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to choose to leave. You can choose for him.
You all are
In 1
powerful.
year. Like, fight him for a year. If he never gives the pressure, kick his ass to the curb. That's up to you all. Going to city council meetings and demanding body cameras is up to you all.
You all are very.
Putting pressure on the sheriff is up to you all. Like, we can come and lead a march for you all the time, but you've got to show up to your elected leaders and demand that they do what you want.
in your community, not what pays them. That's right, in your community.
And to all, and to all the young people, you guys are so powerful and so amazing. Especially once you're, turning 18 by the time voting is. Talk to your friends. Get them to understand. I know sometimes it's boring, learning something and studying something else. But this is something that's going to help you for the rest of your life. Because like I said, the only fucking thing a crooked cop can't stand is the citizens don't say fucking right.
And there are plenty, if you have ADHD, there are plenty of TikTok accounts that are specifically about protest rights. We have ADHD, that's why we say that. I mean, you can watch it in short things and get through it and it's entertaining. But know your rights, know what you're allowed to do. Don't allow them to falsely accuse you of a crime and arrest you when you know you're right. Video everything. Yes. Stay in the street, stay on the phone, register to vote, and remove him from office.
Right. Let's say thank you to Mr. Bowling coming down.
Thank you, Mr. Bowling.
Yes.
Different area code.
Would you like to speak to
You're not doing it. I ain't gonna tell you how to work.
Y'all forcing my hand. No, most gratitude for you all showing up and showing out, and continue to show up and show out for Brianna. And that's what it's been about. For this county to hire Miles Cosgrove is just mind blowing. The DOJ stated that the Department of Justice, you can't get no higher than the Department of Justice.
Right.
He was involved and he orchestrated a murder at the end of the day, and that does not qualify him to be no type of law enforcement. Period. Right. So my advice is Miles Cosgrove needs to find him a different field of practice besides law enforcement, because it's not it. So and that's why we're here. We're going to make sure that this man is not going to be a sheriff here in Carroll County. Carroll County? No. Carroll County? No. Miles Cosgrove is not it. Hey, ho ho. Miles Cosgrove, let's go. Hey, ho ho. Miles Cosgrove, let's go. Hey, ho ho. Miles Cosgrove, let's go. And we mean that. And if we have to sit here and organize every week for y'all to understand where we coming from, that's exactly what we're going to do. Because if you can hire somebody who has been involved in such vicious crime in your community, that just justifies that his actions. That means that this community is allowing that's what they promote. And I'm pretty sure the citizen here does not represent that.
Right.
And if we as a community is trying to do better and build, we have to hold our city officials accountable. The police chief knows good and goddamn well that this man does not deserve to be a police officer or involved in no type of law enforcement position at all.
Yes.
We don't give a fuck about how he's gonna make a living. Because at the end of the day, Brianna had 2 jobs.
That's right. Come on now.
She was going to work every damn day. Every day. She was one of y'all. She was sworn in the same damn office that the police officer. She was sworn in on that same stage. You took that from her. So at least you got the ability to find you a different fucking profession besides a law enforcement. Yeah! That's all we ask. Move the fuck around. Yes! Please. Don't allow this man to do so. It's not right. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. I don't care what you believe in. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, if we're going to build community, we got to stand on that. Yeah! Because if not, Breonna Taylor would be here. Breonna Taylor would be able to go get to work. She would be able to have a family. He still get to do that. Yeah. Yes. So from our family, from the hood to the holler, to everybody that came out here, that drove out here, thank you. Thank you for continuing to stand up and fight for Brianna. Because if you get at the end of the day, we all have to stand up and fight for something. Yes. Like, we can't sit around and do nothing no more. It's not right, y'all. So thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all continue to organize, continue to educate each other. This is beautiful. When you come out here, these young kids, they don't know. Continue to educate them.
That's right.
Know the law. Know your rights. Because this could completely go left today. Notably, that the police escorted us. I will note that. That's notable because that doesn't always happen.
Yep. Right. You know what's crazy, sis? Is the city police actually, he applied for the city police and they said no. Yeah. And then the sheriff went behind everybody's back playing
sneaky
sneaky
to hide them.
and hide them. That's a fucking problem.
And that's who the problem. We here for the listen. We're not here for the community. We here for the problem.
That's right.
And we got to get the problem up out of here. And once we get the problem up out of here, y'all can go about your day. Yeah. But until we get the problem up out of here, this is what we'll be.
That's right.
Justice for Breonna Taylor.
That's right.
And I just want to continue to talk and say what she said. You know, this is, again, we are so proud of you all coming up and showing out.
Yeah.
Don't let it be your family member. You're standing next to her because many, many families, unfortunately, continue to grow because they die by the hands of police brutality. And we are not dealing with that no more. No! So this is what it's going to take. And in this process, you all will learn so much. I'm going to tell you guys a couple things that came out of the amazing work Louisville has done. Not only did we protest, not only did we get a judge taken out of her seat, not only did we get 5 officers charged when everyone thought we weren't going to, not only did we pass no-knock warrants in Kentucky, but we also built fucking community. So you don't have to rely on the same system that is oppressing everyone, especially black and brown people.
That's why we have faith here today.
Exactly. We taught people how to de-escalate. Make sure you start live streaming everything. If you have an encounter with the police, you pull that phone out. And for the people that are not in stand and support with us today, please understand, we're not here to cause a bunch of issues. We're here to save you from not having to stand like Brianna's aunt has to today. Because if we will do it to her family, they will do it to your family. And so this is why we're saying no to this effort. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! And like Auntie said, and I will say, and I will stand with the organizers' destiny. I'm here. This beauty over here. We will continue to show up. We will continue to organize. Last time, we only had 9 people.
Yes!
You better look around and see what we got.
Look what we got now!
So if you don't think we ain't gonna get stronger, and you don't think that we're gonna stop, I'm not stopping.
Me neither.
Brianna, hold on 1 second.
There's no derby next Saturday.
Brianna was in her home.
Derby.
Yep.
You know what I mean? She wasn't bothering anybody. She had a job. Like her aunt said, 2 jobs. She was a servant. The same sworn, the way they get sworn in with police officers is the same thing she did. So if they can do it to her, they can do it to any of you. And so since they hire a murderer until they get rid of them, we're not going anywhere. We will continue to grow. We will continue to bring more resources, and we will continue to shut the fuck up.
Hey, Summer, even want to say something you don't care.
Knock yourself out, babe.
Good evening. Thanks for coming. I came from a couple counties over. My name's Ethan Osborne. I just wanted to speak. I'm here. I've had my own experiences with the criminal justice system inside of it. I know how corrupt it is. And I've got some literature about some other cases that have gone on, including some severe abuse that's happened in our jails where people have died and been eaten alive by cockroaches and bed bugs. So please grab some literature on your way out. I just wanted to say that widely accepted research has found that at least 40% of police officer families experience domestic violence, in contrast to 10% of civilian families. Murder by police use of force has been identified as the leading cause of death in young men in the United States. You're 8 times more likely to be killed by a police officer than a terrorist. And personally knowing and associating with law enforcement increases your likelihood of being murdered. We have one of the most murderous, vicious, corrupt police forces in the world. Rife with internal gangs, right-wing infiltration, gangs and officers convicted of rape, murder, and other serious crimes are collecting tens of millions of dollars during retirement at the expense of taxpayers like Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly, the other murderer that claims he's retired. He killed Breonna Taylor. She slept and now enjoys harassing people online from the comfort of his home. The Louisville Metro Police Department routinely uses excessive force and practices an aggressive style policing against black people. The Justice Department has proven after an investigation launched following a botched raid that killed Breonna Taylor. This scathing assessment paints a shocking portrait of racist and abusive conduct by the Louisville police that harkens to practices more commonly seen in southern cities during the Civil Rights era. Investigators identified a pattern of police leaders in recent years commissioning reports that documented disproportionate violence directed towards African Americans and the poor and working class, and ignoring the findings or bearing internal reports. The abuses extended to the treatment of disabled and even sexual assault victims. Police are so highly abusive to each other, although rarely exposed to their adherence of the code of silence and incompetence of internal affairs. Our entire policing system is a systematic work based on a framework rooted in slave patrols, night watches, and suppression of organized labor. In addition, the police are always becoming more militaristic for training and donation of hardware from the military-industrial complex. The American police system, as we know it, must be abolished and replaced with a localized community defense force based on the Voluntary National Service Corps. The current lawfare system serves mainly to protect private property and the interest of the ruling class. The knee-jerk reactionary civil war that the death cult that supports the police as we know it ruthlessly lusts for will destroy us all. An international socialist revolution is the remedy to the austerity of the capitalist ruling class oligarchy that resorts to fascism to defend their decaying capitalist system. Our diversity of identity must be united in working class solidarity to dethrone the parasitic 1% bourgeoisie elite before they destroy civilization and the planet. Thanks for picking up my stuff.
Come on.
I mean, we can't have cartel race.
Come on, Cortez.
Yeah, my brother.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Taylor man!
Breonna Taylor!
CNN!
Breonna Taylor!
Peace and blessings, all power to the people.
All power to the people.
It's beautiful to see everybody come together, man. This is what community looks like. And this is what democracy looks like. This is what love looks like. That is what hate looks like.
That's right. Come on now.
Feel
That's
me?
right.
They come by, drive by with these loud diesel trucks trying to shut us up and trying to make us be quiet. But we're going to say no to that, right?
Right.
We're going to say no to that, right?
Right.
Why is that? Because whose streets?
Our street!
Whose street?
Our street!
Whose city?
Our city!
So again, man, we must continue to love one another, uplift one another, find out ways that you can help out in your community, whether it's giving $1 if you have $2 in your pocket to a brother or sister less fortunate of having anything. Sharing knowledge is definitely the most important. That is ours. So we got to share this knowledge. Make sure y'all take these pamphlets, read up on why you're here. This officer was one of the officers who had shot one of the bullets that fatally murdered Breonna Taylor in her home. It was denied at one police department, but hired as another.
Right.
In Carroll County. That's disgusting.
Sneaky link.
That's disgusting. That's not only disgusting to the family, but to your community.
That's right.
You have a murdered cop
with blood on his hands that's roaming your street. How can anybody feel safe? Who are we supposed to call? You need somebody that's going to police the police then, right? Before the DOJ, we told you so. Before the DOJ,
We told you so.
before the DOJ,
We told you so.
before the DOJ,
We told you so.
You got blood on your hands, man. And like Bianca said, the Honor Breonna Taylor, we will continue to be out here standing in solidarity with the people in the community.
That's right.
Uplifting one another, making sure we do these demonstrations, holding space with one another, loving one another. We'll start a whole ground zero. And do it all day long. 24 hours.
Yep.
We've done it before, so we can do it again, man. We have to stand on that. And what I mean by that, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And that's what people be failing to realize. So again, we must continue to uplift this family, uplift this community, because they need our support. From people that are driving from all different parts of the town and different cities in Kentucky, this community is going to need our support too. They're going to need our support because what if five of our brothers and sisters want to come out here and protest and they're being harassed and being, hatred towards them through these white supremacists? We have to be there to support and uplift one another. So again, my name is Cortez Rice. All power to the people. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
One more thing I don't want to forget before we leave. So there's this AG, that's a bitch and a half. He's trying to run for governor now, Daniel Cameron.
Fuck Daniel Cameron.
Fuck Daniel Cameron, okay? But we have to make sure that we vote him out. We cannot have him. He failed the people. He already showed that he's not for the people because he allowed Breonna Taylor's murder to get away with it. That blood is on his hands as well. And so we have to make sure that you tell everybody that you know. And listen, and he's definitely not for the people. And let's vote his ass out, even out of AG. Be bye, be gone. We don't want you here no more. So fuck Daniel Cameron.
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 Y'all awesome.
Well,
Does anybody else like to speak?
all right, everybody put your fist up. This is how we end our rally. Make sure when we're walking towards our cars that we pair up with one another, loving one another, so make sure that each other is safe. This is the Asada. If y'all haven't heard, just repeat after me. We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to win.
We have a duty to win.
We must rally support one another.
We must support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to win.
We have a duty to win.
We must rally support one another.
We must support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
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 All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Make sure everybody's safe going to their cars.
Water, peanut butter, jelly chips, some chocolate. Take us not
Do you know when you guys will organize here again? No, not yet. We'll let everybody know. So I'm Summer Dickerson on Facebook, and then I'm Hot Mess Summer on YouTube. Okay. And so you'll be able to find both on both of those. And we'll put details out on the next one. It'll be soon though. Okay. Thank you. All right, sweetie. You too. Thank you for coming. So this is awesome. I'm so glad that people came. We had a nice turnout. We gained some people as we were walking, so that was pretty beautiful. That usually happens in the marches that we do. Whether here in Louisville, people have seen that every single time we march, we always gain people, and that tells you something. That tells you that community also is feeling the same way that we're feeling. So again, couldn't ask for a better turnout. We had no issues, even though we had some people that didn't like we were here. We had absolutely no issues at all, and so today was a very successful day. And I'm just gonna sit this here while everybody kind of gets ready to go.
But the SPLC it sounds just like yeah. Exactly. Because he put him. Yes. Yeah, because everybody's so it's yes. And that
Okay, go. I love it. Thank you. Hey, listen, we got to, because you know, in this little election, we got to do some pop-ups, so that'll be dope. That'll be dope. Yeah, so we actually was working on like a little paint business.
he said if you told him you didn't should have done he wouldn't. You just gone and
that's all you do. I'm sorry, just have to tell them whatever role you play. Just don't do nothing. Hey, I was looking down the whole time recording. This is what Ken said. It's off at 6. It's way past. Did you text me? All right, well, me and Belgium walk the speed. Speedway, where y'all gonna be at? Oh.
I got pills for that problem, little dick. They're at Speedway. We still got more people that gotta be held accountable. I see Cortez ass hanging out there and I'm like, ah! Did I see her face? I was like, ah! Go around.
Not even a damn dog. But you know what I'm trying to say. Shit. It's other city jobs that you can apply for. Besides being a police officer. Just go pick up the horse.
Hey, look, y'all. So Auntie, listen, y'all. Auntie was like, he needs to get another job. Go be a dog groomer or something. Tara said, no. He can't be a dog groomer.
Right. Yeah, don't get on her nerves.
Right? Tara's like, no dog groomers. We do not want Cosgrove to kill animals either. No killing animals, no killing people. That was fucking hilarious. Tara's like, no. At first, Auntie wasn't getting what she I was like, oh, Tara's on the throat.
Think that through.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Auntie.
Maybe a garbage. I don't know. I'm not trying to like discredit nobody. You know,
Yeah.
Oh God,
not a
I
police
wouldn't want him
officer.
That was fucking great, y'all. That was hilarious. Tara was like, no.
Can't make a decision. Go like that.
I love y'all.
I love you too. That was awesome, dude. No. Auntie wasn't getting what she was saying at first. I knew exactly what was happening. I was like, oh no. Guess you gonna have one angry ass fucking white lady pissed off too. No animals, no fucking people. Just stay away from everybody, motherfucker. Stay home. Fix your family life. All the shit he done put his family through, he needs to focus on that. We're not going nowhere. So, we'll be back.
I definitely understand, like, obviously, it's up to them.
Hey girl, did everything go okay
Hey,
today?
gorgeous. Yeah, everything went great today. We
Yeah.
had no issues at all.
Ryan,
Jared,
great. Yeah.
there you go.
Was telling me that the city police were actually helping.
Yeah, the city cop. Well, see, the city. That's the thing, right? So I know our city cop side, right? These city cops actually told them, no, we don't want him on our police department. So he is hired. The sheriff went behind everybody's back and hired him.
Good.
So the city cops have given us porta potties last weekend. This weekend they escorted us. So they are treating us. I mean, you know, considering we're used to LAPD, so we're like, hold the fuck up, motherfuckers. I don't trust you either. You know, and it's still we gonna keep you at arm's length. But I do, you know, and I told her when we were singing 12 and all that, I said, just so y'all know, this is for the sheriffs, not the city cops.
Right.
You know, make sure we clarify because we want them to know, like, and just like I told them, like, we're not here to like cause issues, but we're here because you hired a murderer, and we will be here until you all get rid of him. And if they make some noise in their own internal shit, which I don't know if they will, but whatever, we're gonna continue to do it. So yeah, Brianna's aunt came down today, and Cortez came down.
I was with Mom watching the afternoon NBC, CNN, and whatnot. I guess it was a little bit after y'all did your first pop up. The protest came on MSNBC, the one from Monday. But I didn't know if they had the one from today.
Well, they'll all have it if they use our live stream.
Yeah,
right. Well, I mean, I think they're taking them from Courier and.
Well, no, that was no. That was last week when they were all here. The news actually in Courier and then went here.
Nobody from
Nobody
local,
today.
Yeah, because usually they'll take the local and the local sells it.
Yeah. Well, they use
But
our. They do that.
Any additional feed? I talked to them into from Carlos, which is why I'm here at the very, very end.
Hey, it's okay. You still show. That's
Yeah.
all that matters, you know. Sometimes we get here in the beginning. Sometimes we get here in the end. But as long as we get here, that's all that matters. Yeah. Great. Okay, I'm playing.
But I just want to say, Harry,
I love you.
so show my support even though.
Yeah, I think that's all right. Make it. That's all that matters, man. Sometimes we're like going up, and we ended up having a lot of nice little rounds. We did. Really did. And there were a lot of people that didn't really cook. Way better than I expected. I was ready to go. Yeah. But you know, everybody's safe. We'll do that. I don't mind them showing up. They have every right to leave us alone. You know, if you become a problem, I'll be the problem. So, you know, if they become a problem, I'll be the fucking problem. I still got coffee. Thank you. Did you know? Like driving the road. Yeah.
Jacob, thank you so much. You are just such a wonderful person, and I just thank you for everything you did today. I really do. I really do. Thank you so much. I'm glad to do it. Okay. And I'll keep you. I'm on Facebook. You're on Facebook? It's under Amy Jean Tyler. AMYDENETYLER. Okay, and print me and I'll print it back. Okay, Jacob.
All right, see you guys later.
Well, I mean, I got my car. I saw the one where you're like, oh my God.
That's right, and it ain't that bad of a drive.
Yeah, well, I still don't. I got to get to the park, so I'll just stay on my
There we go. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the live. We're just going to make sure the last couple people get to their. Who is this? Who is this sexy?
Whoa, dropping stuff.
I know, right?
I shook my butt at it whenever you
Who's that
pointed
sexy
out.
man with that beard?
When you pointed out it was live a second ago, I shook my butt at it.
Shaking the booty. Little show. Little show from Bride Heart Media. Just saying. And his beautiful lady. All right, y'all. So we're gonna log off. We're just gonna wait for these last little people get to get to their cars, and then we're gonna head out. I will probably be live later on. I might be live again in the car. I don't know. We'll see. I will talk to y'all soon. And thank you all for your support. Don't tell me 9 people can't turn into quite a few actually. So yay! Shout out.